There's a number of clubs competing at the Scottish Gas National Age Group Championships with a long history of producing successful athletes and achieving great results at such events. Back in 2006, a new composite team was formed first, and my poolside guests for this evening are head coach Stephen Tigg and swimmer Charlotte Mckenzie. Welcome.
Thank you.
Stephen, what role does this event play within the performance plan and the structure?
It's very specific to the individuals, to be honest, how we approach this meet. And there's certain athletes who, for this, it may be the biggest meet of the season so far, and there's other athletes who perhaps it's a meet we use as a means to an end and as preparation for meets further on in the season. From my group, from the younger kids and the age group squad, it's their biggest meet and it's the most exciting meet of the season for them, and it's really important as part of their development and the learning process that we come here and they get the chance to swim against their peers.
And whereabout in this season are we? Charlotte, how are you feeling in terms of fitness, performance?
I've had some surprisingly good swims this weekend, so I'm feeling confident about how I'm going to swim in the summer, so we're on good time right now.
And Stephen, is it a reasonably early stage in the season? You've got the whole summer ahead with British nationals, etc. So is this quite early on?
Yeah, we've done quite a lot different this year, and we've been quite specific to the individuals in the group. Charlotte was on an altitude camp with Stirling ITC in January, which was a new experience for both of us. And off the back of that, we've just been trying to prepare for the rest of the season. So I would say that it's pretty early from a performance point of view. From a fitness point of view, I think we're fitter than we've ever been. But from a performance point of view and where we want to be, I think we're on the right track. And it'll be another couple of months before we're ready to swim as well as we can, I think.
And what does lie ahead of you for the season? Is it all about the racing now, or are there other opportunities to go away on training camps? Or for Charlotte, are there opportunities for you to be involved in sort of more senior squad camps out west first?
We're going on a training camp to Mallorca in June, so that's just before British World Trials. So we're going away, and it'll just be a good chance to get some good training before all the big competitions start in the summer.
And do these opportunities, it's certainly noticeable that in the last few years the team have achieved more and more and more. Indeed, you actually won top club here at this event last year, and you're certainly in the running this year. What do you put that down to?
I think we get good support from Falkirk Council in terms of pool access and funding. Apart from that, we're quite specific. We're not a big programme in terms of total numbers compared to some of the other clubs you might see. So we can be quite specific to the individual, and I always believe that if the individuals perform well, then off the back of that the team will have success rather than jeopardising individual performances for team success.
And Charlotte, do you think, you've been part of the GBR squad for Euro Juniors for the last couple of years. You're too old for it at the grand old age of 16 for this year, but do you think someone like you who's been through the club structure actually helps inspire and motivate some of the younger athletes?
I think it helps motivate the younger athletes in the lower squads to know that the club can produce they can get swimmers to that level, and obviously that's what they want to do, so it helps. And there's a lot of us in my squad who are all about the same, and we all do similar events, so there's healthy rivalry and training all the time, so it's good.
And do the squad have goals now? Stephen, as a coach, do you set a collective goal for the team, and how do you balance that against perhaps supporting Charlotte through some of the individual goals she wants to set herself?
We maybe take a little bit of a different approach, but at the start of the past few seasons I've actually let the swimmers set the team goals, and they sit down as a group and they decide amongst themselves what they want to achieve collectively, and we also do individual goal setting, as I've already said. I think that if they achieve their individual goals, then as a team we can perform. And one thing we've always had is tried to encourage a strong ethos on relays, and I think for the older athletes at this meet, if you can say they're older, we've been pretty strong on that front, which is pleasing for me to see, because it's been something that I've focused on, and they've worked really hard at over the past 4 or 5 years, and we've kind of made good progress on that.
And Charlotte, finally, a year out from Glasgow 2014, are your goals now beginning to focus on achieving the qualification criteria for that?
Yeah, I feel like this year I'd like to qualify for World Juniors later at the end of August, and I hope that like sets me up for next year at Glasgow. It'll be a good experience for me.
Charlotte, Stephen, thank you very much for your time, and
you.
best of luck for the remainder of the meet. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.